Go Bold Podcast, people. Episode 1. I had to bring a guest. And who's better than a friend of mine? Long time no see. How are you doing, Tomasz?
I'm fine, thank you, Alex. Thank you for inviting me to come to the podcast. It was a thing that I really like to see you here. So thank you for the invitation.
I appreciate you coming. And if you don't know, Tomasz Reis plays football. Tell us more.
Yeah, I play football, but it's amateur, not the kind of football that we speak here. Okay, let's not do a big thing about it.
But big coaches in the past, though.
Huh?
Big coaches in the past, though.
Yeah, more or less. but yeah, I play at Malveira, Malveira da Serra. It's a small club nearby our place. I really enjoyed it. I started playing again like 1 year ago, and I wasn't playing for 5 or 6 years, so it's like a flame of all over again.
So that's really good to see. So in Malveira, go rep it out. See Malveira, see Tomasz Reis, okay? Go check out his Instagram profile. We will put down below. But we've got big topics here, and what best to talk than Portugal national team, people. Roberto Martinez. No one can hate Roberto Martinez right now in Portugal. He's got 6 games, 6 wins, 24 goals scored, 0 goals suffered. And António Silva's playing in the meantime. Gonçalo Inácio's playing in the meantime. Bellingham is playing more. That is a good thing in the meantime. And what happened today, Tomasz? What happened today that got us excited?
Tell me about it.
João Neves.
João Neves.
João Neves got selected, people.
Yeah, João Neves is the man.
And
João Neves is the man.
100% João Neves deserves to be selected, right, Tomasz?
Yeah, for sure. For those that don't know, I am a Benfica fan. I'm gonna be straightforward with that.
And you go see games
all the time. Every game at home, I will see. I'll see every games. Maybe some away games as well. And I gotta say, João Neves is probably one of the best midfielders at least young midfielders that we have ever had. I really like the guy.
Enzo was there too. Enzo was special too at Benfica.
Enzo
Fernandes.
Yeah, of course.
Of course, Enzo Fernandes was special. But do you think that
Big
like
talent.
João Neves can equal that sort of like level in the World Cup that Enzo had? It's a bold statement. But for Benfica, João Neves saved the title race.
Yeah, maybe. I can agree with you, but I don't think he can perform as high as at the highest level. Still as Enzo Fernandes, because Enzo was already like a made-up player when he came to Benfica, man. I really enjoyed to see him play, and he has like, do you know the flair?
Yeah.
Like the flair.
Fast thing?
Yeah, that special thing that you can see in the special players. That guy has it. I don't know if João Neves has it, but he has one thing that we cannot say anything about it. He has the will to win.
Yes.
He has everything.
And the talent.
Yeah, he has talent, of course. He has talent. Otherwise, he wouldn't be playing right now. But he has like a great will to win, and that for Benfica is perfect.
I don't want to say João Neves is the next João Moutinho. João Neves will be the next João Neves. But it's good to see a player, maybe an improved Moutinho long term, if he like Moutinho's an underrated legacy.
Yeah.
But I just believe that João Neves in a Bayern Munich or a Barcelona one day, look, stay at Benfica more time, but João Neves' style of play, that's Tiago Dantas went to Bayern Munich. I know Hansi Flick had something in that. But João Neves, like for what he's doing against Porto, who knows?
I can agree with you.
Even Renato Sanches too went to Bayern Munich.
I agree with you. João Neves has a big potential ahead of him. A big potential.
But yeah, more players here. So João Neves got selected, but no Mateus Nunes. I heard a lot that comments. Would you have selected maybe Mateus Nunes ahead of Ruben Neves?
For me at least, my personal opinion, I wouldn't choose Mateus Nunes over Ruben Neves.
Experience in the squad, right?
Yeah, experience in the squad is reliable, and Mateus Nunes hasn't been performing like the way we were expecting, like in Manchester City. Maybe as fast. We have to give him time, but
I agree.
For now, I don't think Mateus Nunes is the perfect option for our midfield, because we have a packed midfield. So I would go for Ruben Neves as well and give the opportunity to João.
It's an interesting one. And Roberto Martinez did say that this is the hardest selection to do of Portugal. And why is that? No Bruma, no Pot, no Mateus Nunes, no Fábio Vieira even, some Arsenal fans can say.
Yeah.
No Mateus of Braga, the goalkeeper, that he was he has been unreal, but I understand not selecting.
Lots of talent. Lots of talent.
But who do you think of these players? Bruma. I'm going to say Bruma.
Bruma is in form. One of the best players on the Primeira Liga, for sure.
And what Bruma, and I wanted to say too, the 4 Portuguese teams, 3 of them lost. The only team that won in European competitions was Braga.
We gotta give it to them.
And why is that? Because of Bruma.
No.
And he wasn't selected. What a golazo from Bruma.
Yeah. Big goal. And I think he has the potential to be a big game player. You know?
I think he's got that mentality.
Yeah,
too.
he has the mentality and he has the skill. He's very good with
Remember
the feet.
when he was at Sporting against Porto, he would have those...
He had the thing.
Unreal Rafael Leão too.
He kind of lost it on the way.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he's regaining his form at Braga, and it's a perfect fit for him. Let's see what the future holds.
And from this team, so what can I ask you here is like, who do you think? We're going to play Slovakia. Portugal is going to play Slovakia and Bosnia.
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to start at striker? Cristiano Ronaldo both, right?
I hope so. No, it's not nothing against Gonçalo Ramos.
Nah.
As I told you previously, I really like the guy. But we have to keep our hopes with Ronaldo. And we have to, I don't know, we have to be fair with him. He's getting old, obviously 38 years old, but he's performing. Performing. 30 goals, 34 matches, if I'm not mistaken. 1 game today, but not that good. 2-2, draw.
That happens.
But okay, that happens. But the guy is performing, and the guy deserves to be on the national team. Let's see what Ronaldo can give us, but I will put him in the starting 11 at least the next
Do you
game.
believe Ronaldo's going to the World Cup? Not the Euros, of course,
Yeah.
but World Cup?
That's his
US?
that's his main objective, man. That's his main objective. Of course,
I have
man.
a feeling, mate. Imagine if Portugal wins the World
look.
Cup. And then...
I'm getting the chicken skin, bro. I'm getting the chicken skin. Bro.
Look, I think Portugal's contender to win the Euros. Because
sure,
we
man.
literally didn't suffer any goal. And I know France are the biggest contenders. They're the number 1 contenders.
Yeah.
France are the favorites with Kylian Mbappe. But I just have a feeling. Ronaldo 2 Euros. And then he plays the World Cup still. And then he's playing what? 6 World Cups? Or like, oh my days.
What if he wins the World Cup, bro? What if he wins the World Cup?
Oh, that's what he knows he need. He doesn't need. He's won a lot.
He proved everything that he needed to prove.
Exactly.
But it would be a bonus, a big bonus.
And Cristiano Ronaldo will get to 1,000 goals in his career. He's like, I think 145 or 47 goals away.
He will.
And with the titles he has already, it's top notch. But with a defensive 3-2, a lot of people ask me on Twitter, what do you think is going to be the defense at the back? I say Diogo Costa always in goal. You agree with me?
Of 100%.
Gonçalo Inácio, the left center back. Would you agree?
I like Gonçalo Inácio. He's good with the feet.
Ruben at center?
Ruben Dias, my man. We love him.
Ruben Dias?
Yeah, Ruben
No, but
Dias.
Ruben at center, he's the... Do you think Ruben Dias is the best center back in the world?
I think it is like a really big, bold statement to say the best central defender in the world.
But who's better?
Yeah, good question.
We're
Good
Portuguese.
Question. Yeah, good question.
People can say we're biased, but the question I propose to everyone is who is better? Ronaldo Araújo? Look, he can be on the bench for Barca,
I
but
think
Ruben never for City.
you might be right. Ruben, no, I love Ruben Dias. He's our captain, eternal captain, and he's Benfica as well. So no, but I really like Ruben Dias. He's very strong. He has the will to win. He gives everything on the field. He might be the best central defender in the world.
And no Pep once again. Okay.
Yeah, but I think Pep was injured.
He
Yeah.
is. I think he still is. Yeah.
I think he's still injured.
Ooh,
That's
Porto.
why. It's an
Porto.
opportunity for Totti Gomes to try to show something.
I think so. Just saying, the Portugal starting defense, we think is going to be Diogo Costa, Gonçalo Inácio, Ruben Dias,
Yes,
and António Silva.
for sure.
And
100%.
two under 23 players.
100%.
We gotta be proud. I knew a time, mate, that we would talk and say, "Hey, yeah, we're screwed at the back. We're screwed at the back." And now we're like,
Now we're
saying,
not. Now we're not.
Now we're even David Carmo, Diogo Leite. There's
Yeah.
other André Amaro.
Reliable talent.
He went to Qatar, André Amaro. I was surprised with that. Well, surprised. Well, you gotta accept. And I think it was a wise call. I don't know what was offered to him, But let's wait and see. But yeah,
know.
we've got a lot of talent. Tomás Araújo, sorry, that's the player.
Yeah, Tomás Araújo.
So is there anything you'd like to say in this national team that we forgot? Bernardo Silva, Bruno Fernandes?
No, for now, at the defenders, I really think we are set.
Mm-hmm.
In the midfield, Bruno Fernandes is always the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Bruno Fernandes is perfect. I like the pick from Otávio to be in the national team. Obviously,
Some people say Mateus Nunes ahead of Otávio.
No. Otávio really has like that heart. I really like it.
Every Porto fan has to defend Otávio, but
obviously.
Naturally, every opposing fan has to not hate, respects the game.
I respect him. Otávio is a good player.
Love it.
You have to respect all the players, man.
So comment down below, what do you think of this Portugal national team? Okay, there's a lot of opinions here. And yeah, next, Arsenal Man City, game at the Emirates, blockbuster game. Put down below what is your prediction for this one. I don't have one, or at least at the start of this video, I don't want to give it. So comment down below your predictions, because I just want to answer your comments too.
Alex,
but
what a race, man.
Hey, how do you feel with it? So Arsenal and Tottenham both are unbeaten right now, and it's the only time ever in the Premier League era that they have been both unbeaten at the start of at the first 7 games in the Prem.
Okay.
So history. Ange Postecoglou, how good of a manager is he, Tomas?
Man, I really think he was the best pick, at least for now. Let's see what the future holds.
Do you think Ange Postecoglou is going to win a trophy with Tottenham?
I don't know.
A trophy. I'm not saying
I know. But Tottenham is a little bit cursed. I'm not gonna lie, but I think they have the talent, they have the coach, they have the mentality. And if they play the right cards, I really think they can make it to a trophy this season.
And the culture, a lot rests on the fans too. They gotta believe in this team. They gotta break this. Oh, we're Tottenham, we're losers. No.
But I think this season they start to believe that's possible.
Oh man, Champions League is a win for them.
And without Harry Kane.
Look, if Tottenham win the Prem without Harry Kane, that would be the most poetic stuff I'd ever seen in football.
I would feel so bad for him.
And he would win the Bundesliga still, and Bayern Munich are still unbeaten this season, but it still would be sad. The biggest legend ever of Tottenham.
Yeah, by far.
Oh,
I love Kane.
Bale, Harry Kane.
No, but Harry Kane is
second best goal scorer ever in Premier League history. Only Alan Shearer. He might return to the Prem, I think, after.
Yeah. Just a quick
3 seasons.
Yeah, quick 3 seasons in Bayern, win a few trophies, and get back to Tottenham. Let's see.
Haaland replacement. I'm going hella bold. Never know. But
Kane.
I'm joking. Julian Alvarez, though.
No, Julian Alvarez.
And we want to say, too, if we're talking here Arsenal, Man City, even if they lose against Arsenal, they're still favorites to win the Premier League. Look what happened last season. And it's not just Haaland. You got Julian Alvarez balling out. You got Jeremy Doku balling out in the Champions League. Go watch the tape. 2 elite potential players. So you agree with what I'm saying?
Yeah,
here?
They showed it in the previous game.
Mm-hmm.
What was the result in the?
No, Wolves. No, they didn't.
No, in the Champions League. They got in the second half.
Red Star.
Yeah,
they were
Red Star,
losing to Red Star 1-0,
exactly.
And then they lost in the EFL Cup to Newcastle.
Mm-hmm.
That was a bit, but Newcastle's balling.
Yeah.
And they lost to Wolves.
But yeah, Julian Alvarez scored a banger.
Mm-hmm.
And he assisted to Doku, and Doku assisted to Julian Alvarez.
Exactly.
Let's see. And Julian Alvarez is like the definition of a big game player, bro.
True.
That's what I love about him.
In the World Cup, no Lautaro, but there was
Julian Alvarez all the time. all the time.
Exactly.
The guy's there.
Phenomenal. And I gotta say, I gotta talk. If we're talking here, Alvarez, Haaland deserves to be the number 1 guy here. But Haaland has 0 goals suffered in his last 3 games for Man City. Mm-hmm. So everybody's going to be watching a Man City without Rodri, without De Bruyne, but with Haaland, with Foden. So Haaland has to step up.
Lots of talent.
But will he step up, in your opinion, against Arsenal?
I think so. Yes, he has to step up.
Mm-hmm.
He has to step up because one of the few things that Haaland is missing is to perform on the hardest of the games.
Champions League semi
yes.
and final.
And final. Yeah, that's what is missing. The only thing that is missing, because
Norway.
he's phenomenal. No one can argue that.
And for the national team, they got Odegaard, they got Fredrik Arsens. Arsens, right? So Erling Haaland. It's got to happen. But United. So I wanted to talk United just a bit. Not in top 4, but what do you think's happening at United? Who to blame?
Poor management, to be honest.
Erik Ten Hag?
You
blame Erik Ten Hag?
I don't blame. I don't blame anyone in specifically. I just think they need like a refresh, like a total refresh. I'm not saying like put all the players out. No, that's not what I'm saying, because they have a lot of talent there. But I don't know. They need a refresh. And Ten Hag, with managing the players, I think he should have a little bit more of compassion. You know.
So you think Erik Ten Hag lost
the
locker room?
Yeah, for
with
sure.
the Jadon Sancho move.
Even before that, maybe it even started with Ronaldo leaving. I'm gonna and De Gea, yeah, of course.
Golden Glove in the Prem.
He cannot do things like that. For me.
As a player, as a former, understanding the game in that sense and perspective.
It's an opinion, but he should treat the legends better. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's see what the future holds for United.
And Erik Ten Hag's decision was to trust Anthony, to trust Lisandro Martinez, to trust Casemiro. Casemiro is a legend. 3 red cards, though, in his Man United career. More than any other club he was at before. More than at Real, more than at Porto, more than when he was in Brazil. So what I got to say is, like, with Man United, how good can Bruno Fernandes be with Erik Ten Hag? I think that is one of the key questions that we got to see. And I think he's shown a lot of potential with Oli. I think he's shown a lot of potential with Erik Ten Hag. But do I think that Bruno Fernandes is a better midfielder than Martin Odegaard? Than Kevin De Bruyne? I think for Martin Odegaard to be as good as he is, Arteta has a big hand in that.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
but he has the talent. We could see that from the beginning.
But Bruno too?
Yeah, Bruno will perform in every team that he plays. That's what I'm trying to say.
But he's limited right now, don't you think?
By who?
Erik Ten Hag.
Okay, I agree with you for sure. He's limited by Ten Hag, but I think even with a coach that is limiting him, he will always perform. He's that kind of a player.
Okay, so imagine if you were to pick but you showed a lot of respect now to Odegaard, which I understand, but like Maddison, Odegaard, Kevin De Bruyne, and Bruno Fernandes, who would you pick 2 players out of these? I'd go De Bruyne, Odegaard.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, because Odegaard is by far my favorite with the feet, you know. But
and decision.
And this decision, decision maybe. But De Bruyne is one level above still.
I think De Bruyne is in my best team ever of the Premier League.
Yeah, probably. But Odegaard will get there.
And interesting.
Odegaard will get there.
See, a Man City player is already in the best team ever, and Kyle Walker. Right back. He's better than Gary Neville.
Legend of the Premier.
So De Bruyne,
legend.
Kyle Walker, 2 players, Man City players, in such a big investment, in such a short period of time, already in the best Premier team ever.
I agree with you 100%.
That is
Alex,
mad.
100%.
Guardiola effect. One of the best, not the best manager
we cannot
ever.
talk about Man City without talking about Guardiola, because Guardiola is, for me, best manager of all time.
Arteta has beaten 23 teams in the Premier League, but it's not 24 because he's faced 24. The only team he hasn't beat, who is it? Man City. It's so he's learned from Man City, but he still can't outstep them.
Your opinion for the game? What do you think?
I think both teams will score. I think that's my way of seeing, especially with no Rodri being there.
Okay.
I think Rodri is the backbone of this Man City team. Before Rodri was Fernandinho. So this is a big thing for Arsenal. I think Arsenal can break this curse. In the last 12 games, Arsenal haven't won Man City.
Okay.
This is something that they got to get over with Arteta. And this is the best chance they've had.
And let's be honest, City is not going through the best momentum ever.
Exactly.
So
2 losses in their last 3 games.
Yeah, they can surprise. It would be not a surprise, but
Saka
Saka
could be out. Havertz to score the Champions League final goal.
That
moment. Sorry.
That would be amazing.
Oh man.
But I don't know if the hopes are in Havertz.
But just going with Newcastle just a bit, just saying Newcastle, big win against Paris Saint-Germain. Do you think Newcastle, who's in your top four so right now? Man City first, Arsenal second, Liverpool third, and Tottenham fourth? Newcastle's making a great run.
City for me will be first. I will be a little bit more bold, and I will say that Tottenham might perform better than Arsenal long run. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. Arsenal is the better team, okay? But I think Tottenham has that thing this year. Let's see what's going on.
If they spend big in January,
who would you get? Just to quick.
Osimhen. I'd convince Osimhen.
Okay,
I'd say no.
okay,
Don't go to Chelsea.
okay.
Don't go to Chelsea, Osimhen. Come to us, but Tottenham has to. I've never seen Tottenham spend this cash.
Yeah, they.
Mickey van de Ven was 50 million for a center back. So I think they must be like Vicario 20. This is how I hope Daniel Levy and Ange look at this. More Daniel Levy. Ange 100% would want Osimhen. I spend 20 million for Vicario. I spend 50 for Mickey van de Ven. I get guaranteed players. For 70 million with a goalkeeper done, with a center back done.
Osimhen, what 120 million?
Yeah,
maybe?
I think
That's
it
a
would
price
be
tag.
once. I think it would be more than. No, I think Osimhen is gonna leave. Now, say who? That's the question.
Chelsea would be not a good decision
But
for
you
Osimhen.
know, mate. You know, and I know, and
Sometimes
the world
the
knows
money
that
speaks
Osimhen, that Chelsea is favored in the bookies right now.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
But I don't even know why.
because there's no striker.
Yeah, okay,
And
but
Chelsea have the money.
But if I was him, I would pick the best option for my career. And right now, Tottenham is the best decision.
Osimhen.
Yeah, Osimhen. If I was Osimhen, Tottenham.
If I was Osimhen, I would be doing everything to go to Real Madrid.
Okay, that's even bolder.
It's even bolder, but put
Yeah.
down below what you think in the Premier League, because with Real Madrid, if I was Osimhen, I'd go to Real Madrid because, look, this is a team without Courtois. This is a team without Eder Militao. A team that a lot of the time was without Vinicius. But who was there? Was Jude Bellingham, my guy. Jude Bellingham in La Liga has 7 games, 6 goals, 2 assists. No surprise that he's one of the best players in the world. Do you agree?
In form, might be the best player in the world right now.
Jude Bellingham.
Jude Bellingham, for sure. Jude Bellingham, outrageous player, a machine, golden boy, not gold, Ballon d'Or, possibly winner. Let's see.
If he continues, man, now I'm getting goosebumps with this, mate.
See,
because, like, imagine if Jude Bellingham keeps up with this. Jude Bellingham makes Real Madrid be in the Champions League final. He's the big man in making Real Madrid be in the Champions League final. He's the new Zidane. He's wearing the number 5, Jude Bellingham. If he scores big time in the Champions League final, he gets the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah. No doubts.
Mate,
Do you have any doubts about it? You have any doubts about it?
My doubts is if Mbappe
and
goes hella bold in the Euros.
Yeah, Mbappe will be always a contender. But if Jude Bellingham performs as you're saying and finishes the season as you're saying
In the Champions League final.
in the Champions League final, Jude Bellingham will win the Ballon d'Or. And he's English, that helps. I'm not,
Modric won in the past, okay?
yeah.
Big thing was to be a Real Madrid player, maybe. And he is a Real Madrid player, Jude Bellingham. I agree with that. And I understand that, what you're saying. And I think Tchouaméni has improved a lot this season. Last season, he was a bit on the bench, a bit weird. But when Tchouaméni has started, they have won every single match, Real Madrid. And a 3-0 win against Girona away, that was a big statement. Girona that's playing good.
Yeah. They were on top of La Liga, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I were to ask you, this is like just a question I wanted to, because it's interesting, I think. And I wanted to put this question, propose it to the people at home. Comment down below, who do you think is the top earner at Real Madrid right now? Who do you think is the big bucks guy at Real Madrid? Number 1 earner in Real Madrid. It's interesting, mate.
Who is it?
Oldest. Try to think. And people, comment, who do you think?
Is it Luka Modric?
Luka Modric is 3rd.
3rd? Okay.
3rd. But I like how you're thinking. You're thinking good. A player like Luka Modric in midfield. Who is it?
Toni Kroos, maybe?
Toni Kroos is the top earner of Real Madrid right now.
No,
24 million a season.
Surprise. Yeah, obviously. for the legacy, and for what he's playing right now.
Second, Alaba. 22 million. So Toni Kroos is number 1 top earner for Real Madrid with 24 million. Number 2, Alaba, 22 million. Number 3, Luka Modric, 21 million. 4, I've got here. I can't even understand my handwriting.
You're too funny, man.
Bellingham. Sorry. Number 4, Bellingham, 20 million.
Already?
Yeah, already. Vinicius Jr. is earning the same as Bellingham with 20 million. 5th and 6th. And 6th top earner. I'm sorry. Sorry, people. 4th is Jude Bellingham.
Okay.
5th is Vinicius. And 6th is Courtois. Vinicius and Bellingham earning 20 million and Courtois earning 15.
The youngsters winning big bucks.
But Kepa, I'm a bit disappointed with Kepa.
Why? Why so?
I don't think Kepa is enough. I hope Courtois comes back like for the end of the season.
For me, at least, Courtois is probably the best goalkeeper in the world.
I like Ter Stegen.
I like Ter Stegen as well. But for me, Courtois is the giant in the goal.
Who do you think's the top 3? I'm going to say Courtois, Ter Stegen, Alisson.
I can agree with that.
Mike Maignan, maybe?
No. I can agree with that.
I agree
with that. I agree with that.
Top.
might be. I like Ederson. I like Ederson. Ederson gives the titles. I don't know if he's better than Alisson. Okay, it's a little bit controversial, but I like Ederson. But I agree with Alisson being the third best.
And there's a big game coming on the 28th of October. Okay, comment down below. What do you think is going to happen? A lot of Real Madrid, but we got to talk too about Barca. Barca that currently are unbeaten. And in the top European leagues, only 4 teams are unbeaten. Those teams are Bayer Leverkusen, they are Bayern Munich, Barca, and Nice. Okay, big shout out to Nice doing very good in Liga with who at center back? Todibo that even is being talked for Man United, but we know both Portuguese that Antonio Silva better than Todibo. So Man United hopefully get Todibo. Man, that could be the case. That could be because Antonio, same news on 100 million or nothing.
We love Antonio Silva.
We love him. We love him. But going back to Barca, so with João Felix, Barca are unbeaten. Do you think Barcelona are Champions League contenders? It's bold.
Very bold. I think they are contenders for sure.
Beat Porto.
They are contenders for sure.
That was a hard game in Porto.
Yeah, but Porto played better. For me, Porto. I'm from Benfica. Remember that.
We're one less.
What?
Yeah.
The Porto played with their usual determination.
Mm-hmm.
They did what they had to do. A little bit unlucky. Because one thing that I want to say about that game is that if Porto was more clinical like Barca, they would have won the game. You understand what I'm trying to say here?
I get you. You gotta be, but
those details, you know.
But to be like that fast transition, that 1-2 touch, to have that, you need a Gavi. You need even Jaime is great. I think he was a great signing, and I think Porto have a good team. Alan Varela, Sergio Conceição still the manager.
And you said about Gavi. Gavi is proving the haters wrong this season.
Mate, Gavi, golden boy for a reason. Gavi is the future captain of Barcelona. Gavi, I saw a statement that Gavi was saying to Lewandowski, run more, do this, do that. Because the common passion is Barcelona.
He has the boldness, he has the passion. Yeah. I love him.
Because the common denominator in Gavi's head from Lewandowski and him is Barca. We're both here to do the best for Barca. And for the best for Barca was Lewandowski to run. But he's a future captain in my head, Gavi.
Alex, let me make you a question real quick. What do you think about José Lu? Like playing in these big games. What do you think? Like in form, performing. What do you think?
Mate. Look, what I got to say on José Lu is he was the 3rd best goal scorer in La Liga last season. I'm not going to hate on him. I think for 2 million, Real Madrid got a heck of a good deal.
And no hate deserved.
But Lewandowski is going to be out. I think that's going to be a better factor in this game. But José Lu, yeah, he might be good. But I don't think the best Real Madrid at the end of this season is with José Lu starting. Okay. Personally. Yeah, I think it's with Rodrigo, Vinicius, and Bellingham.
Up front?
Up front still. Okay. You think the Real Madrid will get a striker in January?
I don't know. I think they should get a striker. But if they don't get a striker, I don't think it's that bad because, for me, opinion, I like José Lu. I think he's performing. I think he's doing... And do you see the way of the style of play of Real Madrid, like the crossings? They all search for José Lu. They all search for his strong, like these capabilities, like playing with the physicality, playing with the header. I don't know. I think he's
miss
good.
Benzema.
I think he's good. He's not perfect. I think they should get as fast as they can, like a star player to play up front. Maybe even Osimhen, as you told.
I don't know. I don't know if it's spend though for Osimhen.
Yeah, it's too expensive right now, but it would be like a great pick. Let's see.
If Real Madrid don't get a striker in January, they must get Kylian Mbappe. It's embarrassing if they don't get Kylian Mbappe, Real Madrid. They've waited a year. They've waited a year for Kylian Mbappe.
And do you think Real still wants Kylian? Obviously, they want Kylian Mbappe, but after all these movies and these novels that happened,
if Kylian Mbappe doesn't go to Real, where does he go, Tomas?
A good question.
Liverpool.
Yeah, stay at PSG. I think it's not an option.
25, he's at PSG.
No, he's not an option right now. He's not an option.
It's weird.
He must move. He must move and fast. And but this game right now, like Barcelona versus Real Madrid, if Real Madrid had Kylian Mbappe, the odds would be completely different.
True. And then the Champions League. Do you think Real Madrid would be favorites in the Champions League?
For sure.
I
A favorite, 100%.
But in this game, we're gonna have no Lewandowski, no Frankie De Jong, no Rafinha, 3 big players, and maybe no Pedri. Okay, so these are the new injuries at Barca, and yeah, it's gonna be.
They have Yamal to play. Very good. We are very good wonder kids.
And they have Xavi, and they got Xavi.
For sure. And I really like the option to get João Cancelo, man. Cancelo is performing. Cancelo, I think would be like. I think will be very good this season. Very good.
Do you think Balde Cancelo is one of the best fullback duos in the world right now?
Yeah. I agree with that 100%.
And we hope.
I like Cancelo. I like Balde. So
we hope Barca keeps Cancelo because he really seems happy there.
Yeah.
Just like Felix.
Cancelo and Felix. Felix.
But the Xavi influence. Felix. I just wanted to say the Xavi influence. Trusting La Masia too with players like Alejandro Balde, Lamine Yamal. He has 100 games. He's got 63 wins, 18 draws, and 19 losses. 19 losses happened. But one of the best defenses last season, and now he's a Champions League contender. So big respect to Xavi and to what Laporte have done.
And
but João Felix.
Let's see the redemption. The redemption of the guy, redemption of João Felix.
So what do you think of this with João Felix? At the end of the season, how good is... At the end of this season, how do you think João Felix will be seen for the world of football?
I really hope, because João Felix didn't make the right choice going off for Atletico Madrid. You can all see that, and exactly. And the teams that he's playing for weren't playing for him. Like Benfica was playing for João Felix. They give the ball to Felix. Felix was they let him play, and I think in Barcelona they are doing that again. And I defended João Felix for a long time, and I will continue to defend because I really think he has talent. He has the talent. He has the potential. And let's see what the guy brings to the table this season. I really think he'll be seen as one of the main guys of Barcelona this season, and let's see if he brings the trophies home. If
João Felix brings the trophies home, like a Champions League and another back-to-back La Liga win, João Felix could be in the top 30 Ballon d'Or talk.
And for sure, without a doubt. Without a doubt. La Liga and Champions League.
No. Just one of them.
Just one.
Maybe.
If it's the Champions League, it'll 100%. Be for sure. 100%. Because João Felix will be one of the main factors for Barcelona this season.
Yeah, true. And then the Ballon d'Or right now, it's, I think, 7 Man City players, which is like 22% of the average. So seeing like that, if Barca wins the Champions League in the Ballon d'Or top 30, Pedri will be there. Ter Stegen might be there.
João Felix. Maybe Lewandowski if he scores.
Vitor Roque. Shout out to Vitor Roque. Unfortunately, he got a big injury, but I think that's a big player that you got to expect it, because Brazil needs a striker too. Brazil are desperate, and just wanted to say too, the only problem in my view of Barca right now is the CDM. The CDM. I love Oriol Romeu. I think he's a good player.
Yeah, he's a good player.
I think Frankie De Jong, Gundogan are better in other positions, more forward than the CDM.
But Frankie in Ajax used to play at number 6 CDM.
I think solid CDM, not? I think he would share the role though. I think he would, because the thing with Donny, but what would make him special would be the runs. Would be the runs forward, like the run, like Modric falls on the floor,
the box to box.
He is a box to box.
Yeah, like the box to box type.
So I think the CDM. I think if they get Kimmich, they wanted Kimmich. Imagine Kimmich at Barca.
Kimmich is perfect with the feet, like the short passes, the long passes, the quickness, seeing what's going on in the field.
So what's your prediction for this one? Real
For
Madrid
this El
Barca.
Clásico, I think Real will have it this one.
Galactico, man of the match, Jude Bellingham.
Because that's what I was gonna say. They have to win this game. Real have to win this game.
Like Champions League, they beat Napoli. And they beat Napoli, why? Because of Jude Bellingham. 3-2, man. They were losing at a certain point. And remontada. So people, put down below, what do you think about the Real, El Clásico, Barça, Premier League, Portugal national team,
Everything.
João Neves. Shout out to Tomas. Thank you so much, Tomas, for being here.
Thank you, Alex, for having me here. I really enjoyed, bro.
Go follow Tomas Reis on Instagram, okay? Go Bold. And let us know, did you enjoy the Go Bold podcast, episode 1? Make sure you like episode 1, okay? Go Bold. And comment down below. Thank you for listening until now. And thank you for going bold with us.
Thank you.